me and Junior.
Hello, hello, hello. Y'all know what time it is. Coke Cat in the building. We are here with Twan the Cruz, aka the GOAT, and none other than the big MFN Jap. Hello. We in the building. This is the Florida Yard. And we gonna hop straight into it. Twan, what happened after the game, bro? Bro, all I know is I was upstairs live streaming. It was everything was good. Y'all beat them like 43 nothing. That was crazy. That's that's crazy, by the way. But all of a sudden it was some tension on the field. All I see is like melee going on. What happened?
Man, so we lined up at the 50, ready to shake their hands. Uh, D3 took the towel off his own back, the little rad thing, and he was doing the little BTA thing. So I heard when the coach was like, if he BTA you, hit him in his shit. So I'm not really understanding at the time what's going on. But as we get closer to start shaking their hands, we go shaking their hands, D3, BTA, BTA, BTA. When we get to specifically the coach's son, D3 BTA'd him. So he was like, "Didn't I tell you to beat his ass?" And he just looked at his dad. And then that's when his dad slapped him. The kid jumps up, rushes D3, and then, my team just rushed him, beat, like, jumped the kid. I tried to save the kid. The dad rushes me like, "Hey, that's my son, let him go." But I'm trying to like get D3 from them to stop jumping him. He pushes me, Perk runs up on him. Uh and that everything's on Cat Live.
All right, bro. On the live, if you go up right now, it's on the it's up on the thing. So my bad. I was still trying to figure out how to work the live or whatnot. But bro, you go to the live. I'm looking. After all the commotion, I went back and watched it. So I see everybody, y'all giving each other five and whatnot, saying good game. I don't see the part where baby boy hitting the kids or whatever.
And see,
All I see,
that's what I was trying to tell
but all I saw, what I saw, the first signs of aggression of anything was the dad or the coach. He took the football and slapped the shit out of one of the kids in the head, made him fall down in front of
that's the
you.
same. That's his son.
And
That's the same kid that rushed D3.
and after that, I went to my commercial and then I seen something happen. I turned that thing off. Turn it off and had to come back and see what was going on. What it looked like was shoot, one guy was getting really animated. Um, and he looked like he was the aggressor for the most part. But I don't know. I wasn't on the field. I just heard a lot of things about what went on the field. Somebody said they push you down, bro.
Nah, I ain't fail. I stumbled because I had his kid in my arm. That's what made Coach Pert run up on him. Cause he pushed me twice. Cause I wasn't the first time when he like pushed me. I wasn't even looking. I was looking more so at the kid, like. Cause when
What's
he
going
pushed
on?
when he pushed D3, all D3 did was grab him and like slung him real hard to the ground. But it was dead. When he got back up, he tried to like chase D3 again. But at this time, it's on your commercial break, so you don't get to see that quick moment.
Exactly.
I got two kids that come on my team and rush the kid as he trying to rush D3. So they go to jumping him. So me being me, I just grab his son. And the first thing he tell me is, "Man, let go of my fucking son. That's my son, nigga." So I'm like, "Hell no, my jet's finna eat him alive." And he just pushed me.
I saw him and Coach P going at it a little bit. But he looked like he was he was getting bucked. He was causing a scene, if we want to say that. Let's just say he's causing a scene. But ball means like I. Why did it have to get elevated to that situation? And yes, D3 probably shouldn't have put his belt on no damn body, but
Man, it wasn't even a belt. It was
a towel, the
the
towel.
towel that they sell at every football game, bro.
I mean, it's
Like,
still the principle of it. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
but
And
this is something. This is something that's going on. This is something that's going on nationwide. When at the hand, like it's not like D3 spit in his son's face and said y'all sorry as fuck.
no, I feel that.
That's this something that's being done in high school everywhere. Like all he did was being a child that likes football and followed a football trend. If we can't as adults just understand that, then I don't feel like people should be involved in this shit. That's why
No,
I
I
say
mean
like,
I understand it, but again, we came up in a different time, right? I
Exposed.
don't care, like, bruh, a lot of this stuff that these kids get into now in 7-on-7, up top, chicken box, all on my head. I would have fought everybody a long time ago. I'm just being real.
Tap on my head.
That's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Let somebody head top me and then
yeah,
come up to me and do anything. He
you
getting
see,
stole on straight
hold
up.
on, but listen though, can't you see how
Yeah, that's what.
you said you would have did it? You don't need nobody to tell you to go do it.
That
It's
real.
already in you. You got an adult
That real.
antagonizing a child to go hit on a kid. Like you told,
He-
even though the adult had already told him to go swing on him, he didn't do it. That's why you slapped him.
Oh, okay.
So
I get
therefore,
it.
it lets you know it wasn't in him to go do nothing like that, bro. He
You know,
didn't feel no type of way. That mean you as an adult felt some type of way. That fight didn't break out because of the kids. That fight broke out because you're the father and you're telling your child to go hit somebody. He didn't hit him. You got mad and slapped him.
You right.
Come on, bro.
You right.
if anybody know that team, but one
You
fight
right.
off in a fight.
So that's an
But
adult
me,
situation.
just like Britt said, gave him a 3-piece and a soda. Real quick. Cause
Like,
man, like, bro, it's just the game has gotten way too disrespectful for me. Like, I just don't know.
Go
But
viral.
in this situation, like, bro, if I got my butt whooped 43 to shit, I mean, god damn it. I deserve to get my ass whooping. But somebody gotta get like I don't know. We would have started a fight at the end of it just because I don't know. I'm just being real. I'm just being real.
Man, the game will go
I,
all the way
I
on.
ain't saying that it was right. I'm just telling you how we grew up. You know what I mean?
yeah, I understand when it's kid on kid, bro. I don't have no problem, bro. As an adult, you just go in, you break it up. It is what it is.
Exactly.
But when you got a kid situation and you got adults making it bigger than what it is and turning it into an adult situation, that's why that's where the line is draw cross however the hell they say it. But that line is drawn right then and there. Like I ain't with it, bro.
That's real. That's real. And I will say this in this youth football realm, I feel like it's exposed a lot more because there's not really a separation between the parents to the coaches. Like they could jump the fence right now and they to the coach. In high school, you can't jump the fence right now without the police coming and roping your ass up. At a college game, you can't do that. And so forth. So it's a lot of bit of separation. You get me? With these
Hmm.
youth games, it ain't that. So you're going to see a lot more of situations like this, you know? And it's unfortunate because the kids are the ones who actually learning these
Shit.
situations and
You
shit.
can't
But
even in a high school game, if a nigga decide to BTA your ass, you can't goddamn take off on him. Your ass gonna be suspended.
you will, you will, guaranteed, guaranteed. So times are different. Times are definitely different, bruh. But nonetheless, you guys put up 43-0. Um, I heard there was some other stuff going on with y'all though.
As far as
You
like
don't
what?
want to talk about that?
As far as what? Like
Uh,
internal?
Yeah, man.
I can't release that.
Okay, we'll talk about that later, offline. Hello. Hey, but everybody, we have a couple of announcements. Just last week, if you guys weren't present, if you guys were under a rock or something, last weekend was the Young Star Showcase. We had kids from all over, especially big shouts out to my furthest kids who came. Makai Collins from California. Um, who else? Oh, Bobo from California. A couple of other guys. Um, but I will be doing a full breakdown of my top performers and talking about all of those kids tomorrow. Shoot, I might do it on here a little bit later. But I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about the Syracuse event. So that was Young Stars. Young Stars was on the weekend, and then a day later, I had to fly all the way to Syracuse University to to host the top dog middle school showcase. Um,
I heard they dropped
well,
some jewels on you, boy.
what,
I heard they dropped some jewels on you.
bruh,
I say when they called me, they say, "Man, the coach is up here chewing cat ass out." I said,
bruh,
"Ain't it his event?"
chewing everybody ass out.
I say, "Man, they telling cat,
Like, bruh,
they coaching cat up." I say, "Damn."
straight up. Hey, bruh, listen to me, and I loved every moment of it. When they were in their coaching, when they were coaching and so forth, bro, they first of all, we got a chance to watch them coach. You feel me? And bruh, I was over there asking questions. You feel me? I'm over there asking everything I can, soaking up knowledge. I'm talking about, bruh, it's just the way they formulated their practices. Oh man, I'm telling y'all now, when I'm ready, we're gonna be a beast. The practices alone are gonna make kids feel like they on a different level. I'm telling y'all that now. When I'm ready to coach, it's gonna be a problem. I picked up so many jewels, it was crazy. But one of the main things was, we create these events to get these kids into advantageous situations that allow them to get exposure before they actually get to high school. I would like to say there were 12 incoming 12 incoming eighth graders, which means they were actually seventh graders at the time that earned offers to the University of Syracuse. Okay. Yes, these are verbal offers. Yes, these are not committable at the time right now, but I will also tell you that, oh, that's my dog. Hold on. Hey, Chiron, that is my dog. Do y'all hear me? Chiron is one of the most underrated athletes that came to the event, and he put his name in the papers. When we were out there, big Chiron from Leesburg. Big shots out to Leesburg. Leesburg always got a hidden gem, and Chiron is our hidden gem of this year. Um, but again, uh, what I was talking about. Well, 12 of these kids walked away with offers. Number 88. Click number 88 for me real quick. Number 88. Number 88. This man, Mr. Teron Lundy. I'm so proud of this kid. First of all, I haven't seen Teron for about 2 years. Probably about 2, maybe 3 years. And this boy done grew a whole foot. The boy done grew a whole foot. All right. Last time I seen him, he was probably 10, maybe 12, 10, maybe 9 U playing for the Duval Jags. This year he will be playing for the 12U Duval Jags again this year. He is a upcoming seventh grader, incoming seventh grader. He's 2031, and he did earn himself a offer to the University of Syracuse as well. All right. Big shouts out to Teron. Man, I didn't think they was talking about him. It was like, man, all of your receivers, they amazing. They this number 88. I say, oh, you mean 87? Because I thought 87 go to 87. 87 is Mr. Amari. Uh Man, this young man right here, he's a five-star athlete. He's been to all of our events. Was the MVP at at the uh the the Super Showcase and everything like that. I thought they were talking about him. He was like, no, not 87. 87 playing DB. We talking about 88. Boy, that man got hands like sticky glue, blah, 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 such and such. They were excessively high on number 88. Hold on, before you go back up, go back up, go back up.
Big boy right there.
Oh, that boy right there, he raw as hell. Honestly, I could say something about every single one of these kids. Honestly, that number 90, I love him. I don't know his name right now. Give me a second to go figure that out. But number 90, I think it was 90 and 95. Both of them had a motor like no other. You hear me? Um, it was 90. Yeah, 90 and 95. Both of them were excessively active on the defensive side of the ball. And they did their thing all day. But number 101, Mr. Jaden Titus. Okay. Jaden Titus plays for the OG Ducks. Okay. This young man, before this weekend, he came into the weekend as a four-star. Okay. This young man came out here on a mission. All right. He did not lose one rep playing DB. He lined up every single body. He didn't care who it was. One of the coaches actually was talking snap between him and Amari Dorsey, and that battle went on back and forth, back and forth. But neither one of them lost a defensive rep. Okay, but Mr. Jaden Titus definitely walked out of the event uh, with his stock soaring. I want to say I know he's a 4.5 right now. You got to give me a second to confirm whether or not he earned his fifth star or not. But this young man is the real deal. Um, right now he's more than likely going to be the number one DV in the nation for the class of 2030. Number 97, that's Mr. DJ Steen. He got an offer. He got an offer as well. He ran a 4.7540 on the laser. Okay. He was actually the second fastest 40. Number 68, him as well as number 68. Yeah, you might as well go ahead and let him see 68. That's my dog. Jared Brown Jr., big man on campus. This young man right here is a stud. He ran a 4.73 on laser at this camp. The boy is blazing. Honestly, his hand time, I think it was like a 4.78, and then they came around, put him on the laser, and he ran even faster with a 4.73. This young man also earned himself a offer as well. Um, you keep going, you keep going. Big dogs, big dogs, big dogs. All right, 102. Number 102, Mr. Malachi Brady. This young man right here look like he been he been eating weights. You hear me? He came in. I first got a chance to see him at our New Jersey camp up in New Jersey. Um, he was he was talented above all the rest. You can tell that he works out just from his physique right there. But he came into the camp looking like a running back in New Jersey. But coming yesterday, well, not yesterday, last week, he has honed in on his receiver skills and really has polished up, and he's looking like a all-around athlete. He also earned himself a scholarship, scholarship offer. Number 107, number 107, Jace. This is Jace Conley. Mr. Jace Conley, he's standing at about 6'3". He's looking me dead in the eyes.
What's going
um, the
on?
boy is he's an incoming eighth grader, 2030.
Backdrop.
He exactly. he is uh he is 6'3". He will be playing high school varsity football this year in North Carolina. Him as well as his quarterback, uh, Jordan Jenkins. Jordan Jenkins was number 120. 120. Both of these young men earned themselves scholarship offers to the University of Syracuse. But both of them will be starting. Excuse me, not start. I'm not sure if they're starting, but they will be playing varsity football this season. Okay, go up to 114. 114. Number 114, Emmanuel Woods the second. I'm so proud of this kid. Um, he's from Ohio. Our first time getting a chance to see him, he ordered a player write up. He can't his footage looked really good. But the thing was he was playing against some subpar competition. Okay. He did come to our super showcase and he solidified himself there. But when it was all on him, all on the line, and the coaches were watching, this kid stood out above a lot of the receivers that were present. Um, Mr. Manuel Woods did earn himself a scholarship offer, and I am so proud of him. He was only playing running back at the beginning of the season last year. Um, but he came into the showcase game playing receiver, started working a lot more on his receiver skills, and man, I'm beyond proud of him. Number 128.
Cat, who
128. This is Mr. Trey Washington. If you don't know who Trey Washington is,
no,
man, you better get to know him. He did recently reclass from the class of 2029 to class of 2030, and he is right now the number one running back in the
cat phone probably died.
and y'all can hear me. Can you
Yeah,
hear me? Can you
yeah,
hear me?
somebody called you.
Yeah, somebody called me. He's the number one running back in the class of 2030 right now. As it stands, he will be playing this year for either the OG Ducks or the Las Vegas Strong. What's them boys' name? Vegas Strong, excuse me. I'm saying Las Vegas. It's Vegas Strong. Or he will be playing for for Vegas Strong. 120, 127. 127. This is one of my favorite kids. I don't care what none of y'all say. This is one of my favorite kids, RJ Finlaw. He has been a baller for so long up in the northern realm, in the northern region. Um, it he has. one of the stronger arms in his class. I would like to see him be a little bit more accurate, but by all means, his personality and his willingness to just lead is one of a kind. And I love this young man. RJ, by all means, you are always one of my favorites, and I love you, kid. Big shots out to RJ. All right, who else we got? Is one more I gotta say something about, or his mama gonna cuss me out? Hey, listen to me. I ended up uh actually I didn't put out the so all of these kids. It's so many more kids I could talk about. Go to number 14. Go all the way up to the top, number 14. Cause his mama got on my line got on my line earlier and was about to cuss me out. Oh yeah, that's him right there. Mr. Tyrell Wilson Jr. Go up to the other one that's closer to him. This young man right here is a boy is a Ginsu knife. That boy is so hey y'all. He's electrifying. And to be honest, I don't know many kids who can actually guard this kid. He's 2032. Um Currently he was ranked I want to say he was ranked a 4-star before the event. He definitely increased his potential. He was roasting seventh graders, eighth graders. He didn't care who it was. You lined up in front of him, you were getting roasted, toasted, and sent up the road. You hear me? Mr. Tyrell Wilson Jr., definitely one of my favorite ballers as well. He will be playing for Delray Rocks this year. So keep your head on a swivel because I'm going to pull up on you. That's my boy. Hey, but my bad. I just hijacked the whole live. It be like that sometimes. It's so many more kids I got to talk about. But yeah, I don't want to do everybody like that. Y'all hear me? So what we watching? What is this? What is this?
AK boys.
Oh, this a game?
Yeah.
Good. I ain't even see it. Who scored first?
It'll be third down.
They're playing Miami team.
And he's taken down in a backfield.
I know the numero 3. That boy was getting off this game. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm trying to see the damn game. Shit, let it run,
Okay.
nigga.
I'm trying to find it. They got the ball. Real close. Ah, man.
That's a grown man.
That's Troy.
And that's going to be a first down.
That's
AK
Troy.
boy.
That's Troy.
Definitely.
Goodness gracious.
That's the number 3. Yeah, he was getting off on that.
That's Quiz. I can tell how he run. That's Jaded.
That's the one.
That's Jaded.
That's the one that played 808.
And that's another first
That's
down.
Jaded.
Which one played 808?
Number one. That was him.
All right.
Up the middle for a short gain. And he's wrapped up in the backfield.
They're playing DSE.
Down South Elite. So down South Elite, Seahawks. Uh honestly, I'm not
The fumble on the
they
play,
they
but
could
he
what's
retrieved
up?
it back.
Let it go.
Oh, he had talking. Oh, oh,
Wait, go back. Who that was? Who that was? Who that was?
That's okay. That's the play I seen
The
out,
fumble on the play, but he returns it back.
as you said.
Laters.
Watch how he caught the ball, man.
Touchdown!
Who was that?
Hey,
He in that
hey,
was this
Oh, that was Jalen Johnson. Ooh.
he got a new mother. No, you might want to get on here and commentate it for us.
Big Jalen.
You getting on that boy?
Man, listen to me. I seen Jalen walk by me yesterday, I think it was, the day before. And
Oh,
I was
he is
like,
right there in
golly,
the
bro.
backfield.
Made me feel little. Hello.
Hold on, I got you, Nato.
That's going to
Oh,
be fourth down.
why is that? Why is that? She can't do that. She can't
There's
do
a
that.
flag on the play, false start.
I sent it.
Yeah.
Trey Delaney.
Trey in the building. Trey in the building. I see you.
Them boys getting the only
Boy, that boy Jaden. That boy Jaden something different, boy.
Troy. They cannot tackle that man.
And he is taken down in the backfield for a
Uh,
short loss.
Boy, is strong. Boy got stronger.
The handoff up the middle, but there is
He got grease on him.
Deuce Dag, and he's down at
Ah,
the
he
5, but
still.
there is a flag on the play.
was that my boy? Was that E? Was
Um,
that Big E?
I'm not even sure.
That right there is
Like,
Troy.
yeah, he just did what he wanted to.
That's Troy.
And he
He ran him
completes
over.
his pass
Oh
for
my
first
god!
down.
Yeah, I know that. I know Troy when I see him.
No, did you see how he ran him over?
And he
That
bulldogs
bitch
that
still
pass for
running.
first
Yeah.
down.
Ooh, he ran
There's
him
that
over
keeper.
too.
And he was on the
Oh,
shoulder.
that was what you call it.
Ah, bro, they run
That
it.
was the quarterback.
He ran number 5. Slap over. Get off me.
Quarterback
That was the
keeper. And he
quarterback.
lowered the shoulder.
Ah, leave.
That's Deuce.
And he's
Ain't
in the
nobody getting in
pocket in
front
the
of
end
that boy.
zone for another AK boys.
Oh,
Touchdown.
He
that
got
shit's
the 40-yard stickers on his helmet too. He got the get stickers. That boy did a Harlem Shake.
This is
Yes, sir.
Arthur,
I'm about to say who the
first
hell that
full
is.
immersive sleep system.
They got
Intelligent.
over there, boy.
Who the kicker?
Where Nato at?
That shit trash.
Ooh.
And the extra point is no good.
Coach E said who you got next week.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't like the O line.
Man, I just need to see them play because Big Zip different, dog. But the way Troy running the ball, though, that's crazy.
I would say this, okay? From what I heard, is that
Here he comes,
DSE
and he goes
did
down.
play Big Zip not last week, if not the week before, and the score was like 20-0. But I heard that this game right here
It's a
ended
run
up going 30-0.
for a
Okay.
man's gain. That's going to be
I tell you
6
one
yards.
thing, right? After you play the big dog, 9 times out of 10, your biggest pieces go to the big dog, especially in
And
you
he
in
smothered
preseason.
by Packer
You feel
AK
me?
boy.
So I'm not gonna say whether or not DSC lost pieces or whatnot, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. But honestly, I'm not too impressed with DSC's line at all. AK Boys defensive line is definitely gonna be a man, and their skills, they can match up skills for skills. My biggest thing is I want to see.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, this jit bad as hell.
That's gonna be first and 10.
Jit bad as hell.
DSC.
Ah!
Coach Nardo.
Yo,
A
Bro,
handoff again up the middle to the box.
what up, cat?
who the hell is that? The line.
Timeout.
Who is who?
AK boys.
The line on the line. Who is the center and who is the? I think it was the right guard.
That's probably Monkey. Monkey was dogging all night.
One of them would kill it, but
D-line.
it looked like it was a lot of penetration coming through when y'all had the ball.
He's taken down up the middle for a short game. Let's get these boys out this field. AK players, make some noise.
Ooh.
And that's how you tell them
That
to
was big
bust.
JoJo.
And JoJo the Train.
Hey,
JoJo the train.
that DN though.
Intercepted.
Nigga with the
Oh, I see you.
look at him.
Ah, this nigga stupid as fuck.
Hey, but Jalen Johnson is a straight pest.
Yeah, he doing that today's sideline too.
Hey,
Man.
Jalen a straight pest.
Because that boy was over there talking about he motherfucker. He said he pissed in the bed still.
That's a decent run.
How's
Jit
that?
said, "Yo, pissy ass Jit, you still piss in the
Oh
bed."
my God! What?
And he's in for another 8. And that's a decent run.
That boy walked through him.
And he's in
Hey, Quiz is
for
a monster, man.
another
Man,
8.
you ain't telling me nothing I ain't already know.
Yeah,
But them people hard to guard, man.
he showed out that game for real.
And they got a solidified
And
kicker.
the kick is good.
You see him doing the Harlem shake before he
That
kicked.
was about to say, who the hell is the kicker?
I think he came from a Popka too.
Them boys moving. Oh, line.
All right, that look
He's
good.
taken down backfield by
I'm paying attention to the line. Coco 10, you loading. Y'all ass ain't loaded already? Goddamn it, it's preseason. Shit. Be
Man,
exact.
All them boys hard to tackle.
man, them boys in the weight room, man. That's what weight room gets you, man.
incomplete pass. Gonna be a
Man,
turnover on down.
Boys
First
in the weight room
down,
faithfully.
PSC.
Put your helmet on. Come on, run down here. We run into a wall.
He's
I ain't
driving
gonna
for a
lie, that
short
double
gain. Now
zero
it's
was
gonna
running
bring
that
up
bit for him, though,
second
boy.
down.
that big ass jit.
Hell yeah, that little jet was moving, and he was strong.
He ain't had nothing in front of him though, bro. I look decent though. It's season 2. That boy big, boy. That boy can't move nowhere. God damn.
That's a short gain.
That is a big boy. Sweet.
Big
I like
Zip versus
I like
AK Boys next week,
AK
July
boys 18
12th.
6. AK boys 18-6.
You said 18-6. That's
This
what
game,
that what you got?
Yeah.
you're not ready for it.
Hey, cause boy, they sleep. Well, what? This gonna be the game where Jaden Williams. He's gonna get off.
Number one.
He's gonna get off.
Yes.
But
He's
the
gonna
Jaden's a
get off.
problem.
Mark my word. Cause Troy, Quez, they gonna get them, but Jaden Williams, he's gonna be the one to separate the boys from the men.
I think Jaden is
who else had
nigga a
played?
monster, bro. That just a monster.
Uh,
Quarterback is Deuce.
Yeah, Deuce looking good too.
That's what I'm looking at.
Deuce looking damn good, boy.
Like moving in the pocket and all, bro.
And he's dropping that shoulder, boy.
Yeah, I seen the one he dropped on that nigga.
Well, he did it by
Bro,
look.
this
There go
motherfucker
Jaden
right
right
there,
there.
that
There
motherfucker
go
right
Jaden
there,
right
good
there.
lord.
There go Jaden right there.
ooh,
Jaden this is class Xavier Corbin. I call this the Xavier Corbin a Decepticon.
man, what?
Cause, cause a lot of people don't know about him.
Number
But
15.
if you know about him, you know that he is evil. That boy bad.
Who was number 15?
Oh, that big what's the face? He kills shit all day anyway. 15 is
Who?
why I keep about to mess up this boy name. There you go again. It's too much on that team, bro.
Number 15.
Number fit. What number 15,
Big
16?
dog. The
Oh, that's
fucking
Taz.
lineman. Taz.
Oh,
Taz.
oh,
I
okay.
was about to say T-Rex.
Nah, that's
Taz.
Taz.
That motherfucker
Taz and
big as
Animal
hell.
too. Man, they got too much shit over there, bro. It's too much. It's too much. It's too much. That shit put together,
Taz
man.
off of this edge is a fucking problem, dog.
That's how we tighten up. Man.
Oh, they got him on.
See the 40 yards quicker. Hey.
Big Taz. Tell him again.
Chat, you coming down for the tournament next week?
Oh,
Fort Lauderdale?
that's a possibility.
Well, I'll be down there, so I'll be reporting for the yard.
Yes, ma'am. You gonna let me ride the Benz?
Damn, the ben's full.
Coach E says,
Oh,
is
that
this an even matchup with Big Zip, or does AK have too much? Or will this game come down to coaching? I'm
Hey,
rocking with the Central Florida guys over down south on this one. AK boys 21-18.
this what I feel like. Cause I played against them last year. Big Zip lost some players. They gained players too. They lost players. Cowboys ain't lose. Cowboys and AK boy. Alpha Dog ain't lose nobody. They combined. We was in a dog fight with them in the preseason last year. If we would have had a full team, it would have been a way better game than it was in the preseason.
Who did they lose? Who did they lose?
I don't know their names, but they lost. They
Give me
lost by
numbers.
uh what they had different numbers. They didn't all have the same numbers in every uniform. They had a different number. They never wore the same number. They might have had
Give me
X
a position then.
22 running back. They lost two. They lost like two running backs. They got their main running back still.
Hmm.
They lost a quarterback. Their quarterback gone. They got another quarterback. He was in the R&R. He was on my team actually in R&R. In the last one. I can't think of his name. He had the wigs.
Yeah, Garen Parsons.
Bomb.
All right.
They got
So
him,
they
and I
lost a
don't think
quarterback, gained a quarterback.
right
They lost a running back or two,
a running back or two, and they gained
a
another one.
running back or two.
But I just feel like we just we got too much for him, cat. We got Quiz. We
Again,
got Quiz, Troy, Jaden
all right.
Williams.
So this is what I think. I think that if y'all keep everything in front of y'all, keep everything boxed in, and don't let anything outside, y'all win this game. And because it's gonna come down to a personnel thing, not just personnel, but
Definitely
uh
personnel.
who's who's fresher later in the game. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as y'all keep everything in front of y'all. The shit is that motherfucker Jay, he is the guy that he gonna run the ball. And if as long as the damn interior lineman can keep those 3 and 4 yard carries to 2 and 1 yard carries, y'all can win this game easily. But if Jay is ripping off 4 yards a carry, it's gonna be hard, bro. Because because he gonna slow down the game. They gonna keep the ball away from you, and it really gonna go down to the wire. That's to me. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be a really close game, but because y'all got so much talent and so much, y'all have extra wind at the end of the game compared to them. All
Well,
right,
I like.
but they still added. So you say they lost a running back. They added one of the top running backs in the nation. It
We got the
arguably,
top running backs in the nation.
bruh. Come
I
on
don't
now.
see
I'm
no. I
saying
don't
you.
see only
We
one I
can't
respect
say
other than
we
Troy,
cannot say. All right,
Quiz.
just hit me out real quick. We cannot say that he. We cannot deny that he's not one of them. Okay.
No, I can't. Oh
We
shit, that
cannot deny that. That's not what I'm gonna let you do. Now, all of these backs that we're talking about are the shit. Any
for
one of
sure.
them,
Most
any
definitely.
one of them can bust a big run at a drop of a dime.
At any
Any
given
one
time.
of them.
At any given time.
Okay. So that shit, y'all got some nukes, nigga. They got some nukes too. They
I
might not
just feel
got as many nukes as y'all, but they got some nukes too. Is all I'm saying. All right. And and again, I just like to see football. I just like to see good games. I
this.
can't wait to
This
see
gonna be
this
some good
game.
football. It's gonna be some good
My
football.
my only thing, my biggest concern is always gonna be the trenches for both teams. Okay, because I don't know what they got. I don't know what y'all got right now. The trenches last year for them, they was pretty nice. They weren't light in the ass. Um, this
Hey,
year
they kind of they wasn't big. Like one thing I could say about
they
them, they
weren't
coached up.
big,
They wasn't big, but
but they
they
wasn't
knew they wasn't.
light.
Yeah, but
You get what I'm saying?
we big.
So, but all I'm saying is they wasn't huge, but they wasn't light. What I'm saying light is, man, you ain't gonna just bully us around like that. And also the scheme that they was calling, they gonna trap the fuck out y'all lad too now. So you can bring Taz and put him in the middle all you want. They gonna trap the fuck out his ass. I know that's what I would. So I'm 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 interested to see what the play calling is. This is going to be a chess match because everybody got a stick. Both teams got a stick. We ain't gonna sit here and say one stick is bigger than the other because at any time, all that gotta happen with the stick is get hit one time, and it's over. You feel me?
Don't get
So
caught in front of that AK.
don't get caught in front of that. That bitch
Boy, don't, hey,
stupid.
listen, nah, real shit. Only reason why
I love
and
that shit though.
I ain't
I
being
love
biased.
that.
I ain't
I
being
love it.
biased or nothing like that. I'm just speaking on because I went against them 2 times last year.
Yes,
I
sir.
went against them 2 times last year, and I just feel like this year is our year for the simple fact that everything that we needed for our team last year, we have it this year.
What did you think that you were missing last year?
Depth. That's number one. Depth. Because when we played them the first time, Jalen Johnson was hurt. Kai was hurt. Uh Roman was out. Torian was out. 00 Torian. All 4 of them was out when we played them the first time. They got hurt. Roman got kicked out when we played the Alpha Dogs. Jalen hurt his shoulder in the ABA game. Torian hurt himself in the Alpha Dog game, and Kai hurt himself in the Alpha Dog game. By the time we got the big zip that last time, we didn't have no depth. We didn't have no depth. We have depth now. A lot of depth. We have size now. Our line wasn't. We didn't have a line back. We didn't have a line for the Cowboys. We had a line, but we didn't have a line. I'm just honestly speaking. The trenches is what messed us up in the Super Bowl. That's why we couldn't get nowhere. The trenches, they killed us. They beat us up.
Y'all out with one dimensional. Y'all were one dimensional. That's why y'all got beat. Y'all couldn't pivot off of what you call it. That's one of the main reasons. It was one dimensional. Torian to Kai to it was the same thing. It was the same thing. I felt like I could really just call your playbook just by knowing how the formation came out, or I know who was coming. Honestly, I want to see the ball getting thrown. I want you to keep them off of their fucking rocker. At the end of the day, again, you guys got beat because you were one dimensional. And honestly, both teams last year was kind of one dimensional. I take that back. Isaiah, my
No, I was
boy
about
was
to say, nah, I can't say
Isaiah,
that.
Isaiah, Isaiah was throwing the fucking
They throw
laces off
way
of that
more than
shit.
us.
They threw a lot last year.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
so
throw
I'm
way
not gonna
more.
say that. I'm not gonna say that. Isaiah threw that fucking rock like a motherfucker. And to be honest, I don't think Isaiah got the love and so forth that he deserved because that boy threw the pill exceptionally well for them. And half of the reason why they did exceptionally well was because they kept people honest because they were a little
Next,
bit more balanced
next week of football gonna be live. Can't even cap in a lot of age groups.
for sure.
This weekend
Uh,
too. Bugatti and Brick City.
Bugatti and Brick City. Where's that game going down at?
St. Thomas Aquinas.
Same time. Might have to get down there. Hey, depth is one thing, but again, when this pony is down, when that pony is down, as coaches, we have to know how to pivot. We have to understand how to pivot. That's the only way we're gonna be able to put these kids in a better like I just gotta get more bullets. That's what we always gonna do. Just go get more bullets every
Nah,
single
see,
time.
see, see. Pete said that though. Pete said it. He said some real shit. You gotta have that depth. You gotta have the depth. We didn't have the depth last year. We didn't have it. Like regardless of
But
what we
but
did,
but but I'm gonna keep it real, bro.
one dimensional or not, we didn't have the depth, bro. We didn't have
Certain
the depth.
teams don't
When
understand that though,
What you mean?
because you get into you have this team that's built up with superstars for depth, right? And You get into these blowout games against teams that can't really match up on talent, and you just blow them out. When you get into that game where the depth starts to matter, and kids really got to play like one side of the ball, and you just rotating, they don't the parent don't understand. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, this kid can run the ball. He probably got touches in a blowout game, but you really recruited him to play defense. But now it's not a blowout game. You got to really just stick to your guys. But he needs to play defense. The parent the parent now feels some type of way because that the guy before him ain't breaking like how he used to, and this, that, and the third. So now they're really in their mind thinking my son is better than him. And in
Yep.
reality, that's not the truth, bro.
I
So
get
now,
it.
so now let's say you win a close game, or you lose. That kid and parent who felt like that leave a situation thinking that it's gonna be better somewhere else, and they never find that same situation ever again. That's what the saying, the grass is not always greener on the other side.
That's real.
Yeah. But that's just what it is, though, man. Like we ain't had the depth, boy. We got the depth now, all around the board. We got like fucking 15 linemen, all on go, all know what they doing.
Bike Life Raging says, at the end of the day, coaches got to be real with the parents from the jump.
You can
You can
be
be
as
as
real
real
as
as
you
you want
want
to
to.
be.
Yeah,
And still, at the end of the day, let one of them players have a bad game. That's where it all started.
that's what I'm
Instead of
telling
just
you.
trusting the process.
Or let you have a slow down offense as a whole. It don't even have to be the running back. It could be the line, but they don't give a damn. They son don't play line, so they ain't critiquing the line. They just looking at the running back not breaking, or the quarterback not doing what he doing, or the receiver not. The receiver, we don't try to throw to the receiver, but the quarterback's fault. But they parent don't play quarterback, so they only looking at the receiver, and he got 3 targets, but we couldn't catch now because now ball got to him.
Pedro Valentin says, can't have 32 frowns for one smile. Okay. Big E says,
That's
what
why
about
I,
the.
I I had to put in
Go
my
ahead.
chat. I had to tell my chat, parents in my chat, if you don't feel comfortable coming to the game with somebody else child face or number or name on your shirt, I don't really want you on my team.
That's real. That's real. Lord knows. They be feeling some way, man. They definitely feel some type of way. Big Mike Daniels, I see you, my boy. Coach E says, what about the Osceola 10U versus Miami Gardens 10U game? When is that game going down, E? Man, y'all, if you're in the live right now, if you're in the chat and you know of a big game going down this week, please drop it below. Let us know where it's going down as well. You never know. I might just pop up, might just live stream. Hello. So Coach E says Osceola 10U is playing Miami Gardens Ravens 10U. Earlier, Coach said the who did you say was playing? Who did he say was playing? Say they done left me in here all alone. You see how they do me.
Nah, you ain't
Twan
alone.
said, Twan said, Twan said that who did he say was playing? Brick City versus who?
I don't even know.
Okay, here we go. So Osceola 10U versus Miami Gardens 10U. That's going down July 12th. That's the same weekend as the Big Zip versus AK Boys matchup. Um, that will be July 12th. All right. Big Mike Daniels says they need some smoke. 6U smoke in Jacksonville, Florida. If anybody looking. July 13th, Sunday, Brick City versus Bugatti. Man, who you got? Brick City or Bugatti? Two of the top teams in this area. Go ahead, drop it below. Brick City or Bugatti? Brick City or Bugatti?
Okay, I'm on the backstage.
Oh, there you go.
Uh,
You back.
you got Brick City and Bugatti. I think Brick City got a big old line,
Okay.
but I think Bugatti take the win.
In Brick City, didn't they break up? Didn't they
Hey,
break up with her?
so Bite Life Raging says, give me one, give me Brick City -1. Hey, so from what I heard, with Brick City, one of the kids ended up leaving one of the bigger pieces, in RJ, the bigger RJ. There's actually two RJs on on that team, that was on that team at least. Um, But right now, I would say Mr. Artez Martin, as well as RJ. I want to say his last name is Williams, but RJ Williams. He's the shorter one of the two RJs. But that boy, bah, RJ get loose. Number two. All right, that boy, five. Um, but other than that, I think actually during the spring they ended up replacing they replaced Big RJ with a girl. Girl was balling though. I ain't even gonna hold you. She was balling. But y'all gotta go check out that footage. Okay. Uh Coach E says rocking with Bugatti. Cause of them Orlando boys from the family. Okay. Hey, so Bugatti does have a couple of Orlando boys
They
that
they they
came
got
down
they
from the
they they
family.
fit they physical and added more explosive weapons in that age group. So if they able to utilize them the right way, bro, I don't really just see them just like nobody just going to Bugatti and muscling them. Just like you got to just be voodoo just to go and play Bugatti and just
All
beat
right.
this.
So hold on now. Bugatti and and uh and Brick City got two of the biggest lines in Florida. I want to say is number 20 on that Bugatti team, and I think it's number 99. Them two kids right there, boy look like oh my god, two mountains just walking. Um, them two, and then also I want to say the whole line of that Brick City squad is massive. I'm not gonna say they're bigger than number 20 and that other kid, but I will say that they are a little bit more skillful. So Brick City might actually have the edge when we're talking about O line. Um, but both of them got trenches, bro. Both of them got trenches. Who you like best though? Who you like better?
I like Bugatti to win that game.
I like Bugatti.
Bugatti boys. So everybody's going for Bugatti boys, aka the core has gone down to Bugatti. Um, which Bugatti did just win the Florida Elite championship on that level last year.
Them guys don't know what it feel like to lose the Super Bowl.
You hear me? Okay. Mike Daniel says Duval Jags 9U versus Stingrays July 12th in Jacksonville will be crazy. Atlantic Stingrays 6U versus TME GU United will be played July 13th in We Got Wrecked. All right. Big Carroty, aka C Fat in the building. I see you, my boy. Uh Hen Laden says the 14U Fort Lauderdale Hurricanes versus 12U DSE. Gonna be a good one. Let me tell you about that DSC squad, man. Mr. Michael LaShore Jr. That kid is real. Number one for DSC.
For 12,
Uh,
right?
excuse me,
What age group? 12?
12U.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes,
Boy,
sir.
they look good. They look real good. And I actually had to get off the live. I'm a big shout out to Coach Kobe. Coach Kobe held me down on the live while I went downstairs to figure out who was on that team. First and foremost, they have Peter Pan, who honestly could have actually should have been. I ain't gonna coulda shoulda, but the boy is very good at playing quarterback. He was the backup for Bentley DeLon, but honestly, whenever Peter Pan went into the game, there was no drop off at all. It was a little bit different in change of how they played, but by all means, there was no drop off. They also have Big Bam from the Miami Gardens Ravens. They have Hit Stick from he played for Lauderdale Lakes Vikings. Big Hit Stick. He actually played for, I want to say he played for the Ravens before he played for Lauderdale Lakes. Um they got a couple of other ballers. Number two, I didn't get his name. Number two and number eight running backs. They are heavy set, and I ain't trying to get in front of them. Um, Besides them, there was a couple of other ballers that balled out. Number seven had a big time catch. Uh, but yeah, plain and simply, they got a little stick. And if you're not ready, you might just get ran over. Okay. But they are playing for a lot of their hurricanes. First and foremost, for a lot of their hurricanes always come prepared. They never half stepping. So for a lot of their, I can't wait to see who y'all got loaded up over there. Big Jarrell McGee says, Brick City whole line look ready for high school. You ain't goddamn lying. You ain't lying. But have you seen Bugattis 2? I just want to know. Have you seen those two? Okay. Let me know if you seen those two from Brick City. Cause both of them bigger than me. Right now, they look like they ready for college. Straight up. Maury Miles say I want to see Hollywood Jags versus HOA Sauce Boys this preseason. Why you want to see that?
What game?
They say they want to see Hollywood Jags versus HOA.
Oh, yeah. I want to see that game too.
Hey man,
That
they don't
goddamn.
want to see that game, man.
They
Y'all
look
Hey,
they
gonna
I
good.
like
play in
that
the
little. I
They
like
look
season.
they
that little
good this
running. I
weekend.
like that little running back. Age. Hollywood Jazz got that little heavy set jet. That jet running
Oh,
that.
Matthias, that's
That,
Matthias Hart from he came from the
Yes, sir.
Knights.
yes, sir. That boy is running that ball.
Yes, sir. Matthias. Hey,
They looked
hey,
good though.
They did look good though. I don't know if they
who they
got enough
play?
to beat Twan, but they look good though. They look damn good. And
I
they loaded. They got a
I
lot
don't
of
want to see
shit.
that yet. I don't want to see that yet. I listen to me,
They
y'all.
got about 40 kids over that motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
Y'all listen to me. All this preseason extraness, y'all be killing the whole vibe. Like for real, for real. Like before, we used to go into the goddamn season not knowing who the fuck was really good and who was it, right? And then by the time you really get to play these people week 6, you really get to play these people week 8. It's like, hell yeah, I'm about to stump a mud hole in you. But if y'all played in preseason, if I seen y'all play like 30 times before like, I'm gonna know what it is. and y'all done took all of the mystery out of the game for me, man. Like, it's like I ain't even gonna talk like that. This a family show. Yeah, but like, how you expect us to still be excited if y'all took the rap all off all early? You know what I mean? Do you get what I mean? Just a little bit.
A little bit.
We played TFA. Oh, Carrington, y'all play TFA. So Carrington says that they play TFA on September 12th. He's coaching for O'Galley, U Galley, E Galley, the Galley, that one. Don't worry, man. We're gonna pull up on you. We definitely gonna pull up on you. September 12th is going down. Y'all playing at TFA? I would like to know that. See fat. Hey, 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 hey. But y'all know what it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep. Okay, he said September 12th is up. Big E replies, yes. Hey, Jada Prince, you think that game gonna be rescheduled in regular season? I want to see the schedules. I see a lot of leagues got theirs posted already. I would say this. Florida League has a huge league. Okay. Before it used to be a little bit easier for them. Now they have to figure it all out. They are canvassing the entire state, and to make sure that it's fair for some teams not to having to travel every week, it takes a little bit of effort to actually configure the schedule. I've definitely spoke with Coach Dave before, and he does take a lot of time on those schedules. But by all means, y'all keep your head on a swivel. Florida leader is always on their job. All right, that's the one thing. All right, Dustin Drew says Brevard needs a Florida elite team. Dustin, let's be real. Okay, Jada Prince says that makes sense. Dustin, let's be real. We didn't for Brevard to have a team is one thing. We want a competitive team. Brevard, at the end of the day, I I don't get to see that much of Brevard. All right, and I know Brevard has its own league over there and so forth that is together with Pop Warner for the most part, right? With that being said, all of the talent is being spread between
It's not really
Jarrell.
Pop Warner though, Cat. Not to cut you off. It's really
What
city
is it?
leagues. It's city
So it's
leagues
a
that's over
city
there.
league
Yeah,
that's
it's
over there.
city. Yeah, it's not
Okay.
even Pop Warner. It's city.
It sound like Polk County.
Yeah, because Melbourne, you got Melbourne Chargers, you got Palm Bay Pirates, West Melbourne, and then you have Cocoa Tigers,
What's
Port St.
Melbourne
John,
Hurricane?
Titusville Terriers,
It's a lot of teams
Rockledge
over there.
Raiders. Well, Rockledge is now in mid Florida, but they were like the first team to leave that BCFYA. So it's all rec for the most part, but a lot of teams are now starting to dip into, a more elite level of football, whether it be going to like mid Florida or I don't think they even have any teams over there that are a part of Florida Elite. So I know, like I
I'm
said,
gonna tell
Rockledge
you.
is a
I'm
part
gonna
of
tell
mid
you
Florida.
right now. It ain't gonna be this year. Next year, Brevard, I'm gonna help y'all out. I'm gonna get behind one of my boys, and we gonna put something together for Brevard. Let's see what we could do. It might. I don't know. It might be. It might be Brevard. We'll figure it out, Brevard. Oh my God. Hey, where Coach Jody coaching at?
I believe
Okay.
he's Jody. I want to say I thought he was in Melbourne.
Yeah, I think he in Melbourne.
Ain't he in Melbourne Chargers? Yeah, he's with Melbourne Chargers.
Nah, he ain't with the Chargers no more.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, hey, Jack, get on here, boy.
he bathing his ass. Oh, Jody's at Palm Bay. They said Palm Bay Pirates.
Palm Bay. Is Palm Bay considered Brevard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm telling y'all right now, next year I'll be getting behind Coach Jody, and we will. I'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. Coach Jody, you already know I love you, bro. Anything he want to do, we gonna get it done. All right. Jada Prince says played against Central Brevard last season on 8U. They got the size, but we beat them with some youngsters. LOL. Jarrell says it's too hard. Too many egos, talent spread out the whole county. We gotta make one county league. Dustin Drew says, please, coach. Justin Drew says Jody is at PB. He's at P Palm Bay this year, City League. So Palm Bay is a city league.
Yes, they've always been City League. My oldest started out cheering there. They've always been City League. It's like a feeder program pretty much for Palm Bay High School. Whereas like you have West Melbourne, which is also city, and a lot of the people that play in West Melbourne tend to go, at least back in the day, they used to end up at like Mel High. That was kind of like Mel High's feeder program. But yeah, all of it's city. They're very, 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 very old school and behind time.
I don't mean to change the subject, but we play the number 4 team in the country next Friday.
Who y'all play next Friday, bro?
And then we play Supreme that Sunday.
Where? You ain't even tell. Then he
His
jump
phone,
off.
well, his phone must have died.
Man, I want to
But
punch
since
him
he's
in his
talking
neck.
about it though,
I swear I'm gonna punch him in his neck next time I see him, bro. There you go.
Yeah, I had lad out
All right, where
so where
y'all
y'all
playing?
playing at, Twan?
in Atlanta.
Oh, so y'all taking it on the road.
Yeah.
In
South
Atlanta
Florida
on
is going on
Friday, and
tour.
then on Sunday.
Yeah,
Friday
we
and
we
Sunday.
play we play we play the whole weekend. We play, but them the ranked games. We play Hemi on Saturday, so it's a Sauce Boys versus Atlanta event for us.
Sauce Boys versus Atlanta.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. He said, okay, let's see who else we
We
got.
got Sauce Boys next weekend. Well, Brick Boys making their debut out in Fort Lauderdale at the second annual Big Zip tournament. They
Yeah, we
got
play the same day as AK played as Big Zip. That we'll play
okay.
Supreme. So when y'all was talking about the AK, I wanted to say it then, but y'all was just letting y'all vibe out. But we got the same battle test early on the same day, and then I
Yeah,
feel like our
it's
team
gonna be a
started
lot
like,
of football. They even have the Crib Classic going on July 12th at Columbus High School down south, where it's like Broward versus Dade. It's a big thing. You have a lot of high school players that are coming out from different schools, St. Thomas Aquinas, you got Miami Northwest, you got a lot of high schoolers that are coming and playing in this game, and it's called the Crib Classic, and it's something that is significant to just South Florida as well. So if you're into the high school football, July 12th, they have that tournament
The
that's being
Crib
played.
Classic.
It's
What is
called
that?
Crib Classic.
77?
They're padded. No, they're padded. They're padded. So I want to say I think it's 11 on 11. They're padded though. They're padded. Hold on,
A
I'll pull it up for
preseason
you.
game?
They
I,
just do it once a year. It's an annual thing, and they always do it over the summer. I'll
I
go
don't
ahead
even
and
make
tell
no
you about it.
sense. That don't make sense.
What don't make sense?
If I was a high school coach, ain't no damn way I'm about to let none of my kids go into no padded showcase game. That's just not what's going to happen until
Red
after the
plastic
season.
combine.
Okay, it's a combine,
Well, no, that's that. That was that. No, it's a game too, though.
man. I'll be so pissed. Hell
It's a
no.
game.
Hell no, you ain't going out there. You go out there, you ain't come playing for me.
Well,
That's
dang.
what most of them gonna say. Oh man. Okay. So
And then you got
Next man
it's a
up,
lot of
Jack.
Central Florida teams that's going down to South Florida though next weekend. I know West Orlando Jags 6U is going down there. I know they have to face off with Pompano Chiefs on Sunday. I don't know if they're playing on Friday and Saturday. Brick Boys for Osceola 6U. Um, we are playing on Friday. Friday we play Miami Garden Ravens, and then we have Lauderhill Broncos on Saturday.
I can
So
see the
it'll
Flyers now, Nardo and Juice.
what happened?
I can see the Flyers now, Nardo and Juice.
What you mean the Flyers?
they were
What
the fire.
Flyers?
When
Yeah,
y'all
you
start
see.
winning, that's what happens.
Oh goodness. So yeah, that'll be Brick Boy's debut. I know they've been in the lab, they've been working really hard in practice. One thing, that a lot of people don't know about that team is that a lot of people think the team is built off the spring team, but only a handful of those kids actually came to play for the upcoming fall season. And a lot of those boys that are on that team, on that roster now, are five. There's a select few of 6-year olds, and then you have maybe two or three kids that have actually got in a real game on the field before. So a lot of those boys have never even played in a game. So it's gonna be good insight for the coaching too to see like what they are looking like, in an actual game and how it translates from what they're being taught, in practice. But I can say that it's not just juice. Um, they're pretty stacked. They're pretty stacked, and even given the situation, like I said, with a lot of those boys being 5 years old, a lot of them pulling up. And I'm excited to see them make their debut this
I like
upcoming Friday.
I ain't being funny. I like HOA 6U too. I'm not gonna
HOA
lie.
6U. That's
I
Mozzie say he coaching 6U, right?
I I don't I don't I'm when I say I like them, I'm talking about I like
Hmm.
the kids. Like so on Mondays, Project Little Brother plays on 7U and I take them to practice.
Okay.
And so that's like my off day, but I catch myself a lot over there, like messing with the 6U, bro. And I promise, if I was just to say fuck the Sauce Boys and go down to that 6U with HOA, I win it all.
Now I have a question. Since you have eyes out there, would you say, because we know that Polk County has a lot of different teams, from Florida Elite to Pop Warner to
Nah, we don't have no
City.
Pop Warner. That's why I said when you were saying about
So
the
what is
ball,
Highlands? What is Highlands? Are they not Pop Warner?
Collins County. No, that was Florida Elite team.
I thought they were Pop Warner. But
But
even
Collins County is their own county.
right, no,
That's
I understand, but I've just heard a lot of kids.
Tri County is another league though.
Tri County.
Tri-
Oh, no, I'm thinking Tri City Bulls. No, 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 that's North. That's D Land.
no.
yeah,
So
Well,
we got
Whittier.
teams in Polk County that's in Tri County, and then you got MFCC. Then you got NYFC. Then you have the
Right,
citizen teams, like
NYFC.
how you were explaining. Like you got Lake Alfred Lions and Arbondale Bull. I mean, not Arbondale Bloodhounds and
So
Lake
I have a
Gibson Braves.
question for that 6U that HOA has out there. would you say it was comprised mostly of kids that came from last year's Pokey League organization? Or would you say it's like a good mixture of kids that have come from various different organizations and leagues
Nah, so
within both?
that 6U team, has a couple kids that did play last year,
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't like actually play like they play in the game. They didn't like matter, but you could tell that they understand football this season. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and then you got kids that's came in that never played football, and they've been in pads like the last 3 weeks. And so, Britt, you know how I am. Like,
Yeah.
when I hit a kid with a pad, I'm studying you. I'm trying to make you cry,
For
and
sure.
like I'm hitting certain kids, and like
And
they
they
hit
not
the ground and
catching.
get up laughing, like this shit fun. I'm like, man, these bitches gonna be raw.
What would you give them? What is your prediction this upcoming season? This upcoming season for Florida Elite, what would be your predicted record for HOA 6U?
Man,
I can't say because I gotta see
no
them play a game because
expectations.
it comes down to real deal coaching. Like, and what I mean by coaching is actually putting the right kids in the right spots and calling the right plays at the right time and just making sure you prepared for every game. But like I said, bro, if I was to actually say like forget the soft boys and put my time that I do with kids and put it into that team, I promise we would win it all. Like it wouldn't matter who we played. I could go down the fort, like, cause I done seen it. Like they got real deal fast kids that I just would have to tune up and teach them the ins and outs. And then they got a kid big like D3.
Bro, that motherfucker big as hell. You talking about the
And
one
he
with the
understands
braids?
the game.
With the braids?
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? He understands the game, and like he's one of the kids that I hit real hard to the ground and he gets up laughing. Like,
That motherfucker funny.
Okay, but you know the caliber of kids that are on some of these teams. So just having some insight to what some of these 6U teams have. Not just on HOA, but to just pick your brain across the board. Like, okay, boom, we know.
okay, prime example. If I was to go play y'all and I
Mhm.
had that team, I would just box Juice in. We would win the game. As long as I could box Juice in, he can't never get outside. Y'all won't do nothing to me, and we're gonna blow y'all off the ball because they have them type of kids on their team. So me hearing you say y'all got a lot of new kids, and we do too, but we got kids that are dominant that coming in from playing last year, and they're not so much skills. Like they play line in different positions. So
So what do you think about, you weren't at the games that were played this past weekend on, I believe it was Friday or Saturday? Orlando Outlaws 6U.
like I would have to being honest, I would have to see them kids playing a game to see like for instance, I know if I had
Like you gotta be able to see them. You don't know. It's hard. It's extremely hard for you to
I mean,
predict
yeah,
for
you gotta
6U.
see them, but you guys are familiar with some of the kids that are on this team.
Six
So
U
even if you
with
I'm
know
just being real.
six
If I
the
U.
coach
kid's
Juice, we
skill
win.
set, like for
We win.
example,
It
Orlando
ain't.
Outlaws has Manson, and I know that was one of their athletes that.
He never Orlando out. He never played football though. You talking
Right,
about
I
Lil Joe?
understand that.
You
I
talking about Little
understand that.
JoJo? Yeah. So
Right,
I know Lil Joe. Yeah, he's fast on the track and stuff. But
right.
I gotta see. I gotta.
He has
Cause
to get. You gotta throw him out there when the bullets flying. It's a
yeah.
different situation. You
Cause Britt,
can't
I
say how
promise.
they're gonna react.
I done seen the best kids get in situations and the kid hit
And,
them so hard they
and
forget how to
cure
play.
up,
Yeah, they forget how to play football.
cure the fuck up.
Well, I still want to know though, because you ain't. I understand you got to see them, but give me your top three. Give me your top three 6U teams for Central Florida. I just want a top three.
Just going off of just
Just
juice
going
because I
based
feel
off
like
of
I
some of the
just
kids
going
that
off of
they
just
got
juice
on the
being able to
team.
play 6U again. I feel like he's one of the most dominant kids right now in that 6 7U age group. Like he could go to 7U and be phenomenal too. Uh I'm gonna say y'all a top team. If they do the right things behind HOA, they'll definitely be a top team. Um,
Like it's only three damn teams around this motherfucker.
No, you got no.
God
Hold on.
damn it.
No, let me name some off. Okay, so you got Orlando Outlaws.
the
And they
You have
been
Jazz,
outside. They been
hold on.
outside. They been
the way the
outside
way
yet?
that-
Yes,
the,
they
Hold on, hold
have.
on, hold on. They been outside yet?
Yes,
Where they been outside at?
they've been playing all. They just in
Did they win?
varsity. I don't know because I'm not paying attention to the wins of nobody
Okay.
else except for the
If
ones
you
that
not
have been
paying
caught.
attention and you're
So
on that level, why the
no,
hell do you
no,
think we paying attention to that level?
because I haven't seen any film and I haven't known to where they have been playing at, but I know they've been playing, is what I'm saying. I know that they've been playing. I just haven't been able to catch any of their games, and I haven't seen
And
like
if
any
you ain't
film.
catch it, I'm telling you for sure. I
So,
shit so
but
ain't
you
catch
said
it.
that no, but I'm correcting you because you said
Hey,
there's
Keith,
only
Keith.
three teams in the area. So I'm naming off the teams. Disregard anything else.
Okay,
I'm
who else?
naming the
What
teams
what
right
what
now.
other teams? What
So
other
you have
teams?
West
Because
Orlando
AD.
Jazz 6U. Hold on. You have West Orlando
now
Jazz
they, they
6U.
and I ain't gonna lie,
You have
cat. The
Alpha
Jazz,
Doggy League 6U. You have Osceola Cowboys 6U. You have Orlando Chiefs 6U. And I even heard that West Orlando Jags has a 5U as well as the Chiefs have a 5U. Then you have Central Florida Knights. You have several teams within the Orlando area that have 6U teams. You have Atlantic Stingrays, but they're not Central Florida. That's considered North
how,
Florida for us.
I
That's
gotta put
Jacksonville.
West Orlando in the top three. I've been talking about the damn team. If they've been talking like they don't play 20 games already.
Yeah, but they haven't played a game yet. That I do know. Their first time coming outside will be the same as us when they go down to the second annual Big Zip tournament next week.
Hold on. Hey, Jada Prince say, man, that white kid from down south who was playing quarterback is a beast, boy.
You talking about Michael
He-
Miller?
yeah, he got it. No lie. I think he gonna be at Lakes. He
Yes,
definitely is
he
gonna be at
is.
Lakes.
Yeah.
Lakes 7U. He said, I know how you found him. How I found him.
Now,
How I
now,
found him.
if you asking me what's gonna be the top seven U's, I could tell
Oh,
you without
we
saying
could
that.
tell you
We
that
can
one.
go. We can go on to 7U. I mean, I don't mind. I like talking about
It's just
individual.
6U
It's just we
is
get so
hard.
consumed with the older boys, but y'all be forgetting about the motherfucking foundation.
I
Give
just don't
five
know. I
U,
just
give
don't know none
six
of the
U,
other
give
kids
seven
that's
U.
playing with Juice. So all I know is Juice.
Hey,
I don't know Nam kid that's playing out the Outlaws or the goddamn the Jags, but I just know the Jags been talking heavily. Oh,
Right,
Tampa
and
Jags
you can
6U.
go and
Hold on,
we
hold
can
on, hold on,
use
hold
that
on, hold on,
too
hold on.
as
Hold on. Tampa
collateral.
Jags 6U is I think should be good.
hey, lady, you know where I just came
Do you
from?
remember the center from last year, Twan? You remember
Huh?
Hey,
Edway?
lady, hey, lady, you know where I just came from? Syracuse University. Of course, I forgot about them goddamn babies. What you
Listen,
talking
and
about?
that's the problem. And that's the problem.
Hey,
I'm gonna
tell
make
them,
sure
meet
y'all
me
don't
there.
forget.
Tell
I'm
them,
gonna
meet
make
me
sure
there.
y'all don't forget. I'm gonna
Y'all
make sure y'all don't
like, it's
forget.
a. I know you ain't gonna let me forget these damn bad ass churn.
I'm not gonna let y'all forget about them babies. But
Hey,
I mean, it's just like I said, y'all. I get it. It's more interesting when the boys are older, and I get that. But the same light, the same attention that y'all put on them big boys, pour it back into them babies too, because they watching just as much as them big boys watching. That's all I'm gonna say. You know,
listen to
they
me.
watching too.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Bug, Bug, Bug said to a jit the other day when he was like, hey, that's Coach Cat. Cat said, who? He said, you don't know Coach Cat? Man, you tripping. He walked away from the jit.
Mhm.
So by all means, them babies don't know me. As much as these big
They
kids
might
know
not know
me.
you. They
Good
might
Lord.
not know you,
What
but
are
I
you
guarantee you
talking
they know your
about?
brand though. I guarantee you they probably heard of your brand. So with that being
They
said,
probably
y'all talk
did.
about the baby. So who you got for 7U?
Central Florida or
Lakes.
Florida wise?
Central Florida. I just want to
Lakes.
hear Central Florida.
That nigga said
Lakes.
We
lakes.
didn't start Central Florida and then pan out to the state of
Lakes.
Florida.
Okay,
Lakes.
Central Florida wise.
Oh, Lakes and goddamn Fort Lauderdale Hurricane. Good Lord. Bro, did you see how tomorrow killed the kid the other day?
But that's the state of Florida, cat. We starting with Central and then we working our way out.
Okay. I was about to say, my bad. I'm sorry. 7 you.
7 years Central Florida, then
I
we'll
think
make our way
Brandon
out.
Bears.
7 U. I like Tampa Jags. 7 U. I think they're gonna
They
be
moved. They moved to Brandon Bears.
what? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
But
them
Either
fella
but
way,
right
either
there.
you out the
but
loop.
I'm not gonna lie. Tampa Jags.
Man,
They
of course I ain't in the loop. Leave me alone, lady.
but Tampa Jazz did recover. They played this weekend and they didn't lose. They recovered.
Last year, Tampa Jags, they took they
That whole
played
team
a
left.
better team. They had a better showing versus the Super Bowl champions in the Lauderdale Lakes
Oh, they got robbed. They
Vikings.
beat them kids.
I
All honesty, it's on tape.
I
They
can't
beat them.
say they beat them because it went down to the last play. I don't know
No,
about
they
no
was
beat them.
robbed. It was just a bad call on the referee. But they
What was it called?
on the extra point conversion.
What happened? What you talking about? What part of it is bad?
Tampa had scored that extra point conversion.
I don't even remember that one. I remember the end of the game where what you call it
The
scored the
game
very
wasn't even supposed
last
to go
one.
to overtime.
That's what it is. Then I don't know. That's crazy. Okay. Anyway,
It's just the same way Osceola say that they got robbed out they shit.
hey, don't never leave it in the hands of them damn refs because they gonna every time. You hear
They
me?
volunteers too.
You
Well, no,
hear
I
me?
can't say volunteers. They get paid.
Cause
They
they
do get
exactly
paid. They ain't volunteers.
they get their monies. They getting their coin before they leave. You hear me?
They
Okay.
get they paid, but
All right.
they be calling some shitty ass. That's why when I've had to pay them, I let them know I'm the motherfucker that paying you today.
You petty. All right. Curtis Snow says the running back still in Tampa. Hen Ladden says who that had beat Orlando Outlaws 6U. Uh, Lakes. Lakes beat Orlando Outlaws 6U. Jada Prince.
And then them adding
A
Michael
Snow.
makes them over the top. I just can't even lie.
Bruh, Michael is a motherfucking man. All right. Jada Prince says, Hey Snow, what league is the Lions in? Miles says the kids scored the extra point and they said it was no good. All right. Curtis Snow says we city league, but it's heavy smoke still. Lies. I smell all lies there. Heavy lies detected.
Let me tell you about this dude.
Hey,
This guy
hold
got
on.
eight. He got 8 year olds on his team mixed with 7 year olds, and he wants to go. He wants to beat up on 7 year olds like he just that guy. Like he'll pull up on HOA 7U coaches and we'll beat that shit. But won't even look
Man,
down our way.
stop acting like you don't be talking shit. You be welcoming all of that shit.
I mean,
Just like this.
I'm just saying I don't go down to 7U. I tell him my 8U will beat your 12U.
Yes, sir.
We go
Hey,
up.
hey, here Lotta says, shout out to them refs refing in pouring rain. Jada Prince laughing at y'all ass. Curtis Snow say, man, them kids the same age. He
Yeah,
lied.
they the
He
same age as the
lied.
kids on my
He,
team.
he lied. Bro, this is just so funny, bro. Oh, I love this shit. Oh man. All right. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Man, y'all got some closing remarks. Anybody got closing remarks? Give you shout outs right now. I'm reading all comments for the next 4 minutes. He said, what 14 you got it right now? Miles said, let's add our 8U to the 7U. Then we're gorilla. Who else? What else y'all got?
I know next Tuesday, I have Baby Zip head coach on the live.
Baby Zip,
Yeah,
them boys.
he's one of the ones. Wayne, he's helping put on that event next week, the second annual Big Zip tournament. So he's gonna come on and he's gonna speak about that tournament and about the different competition they have. I do have the schedule for all 3 days, so we'll drop the schedule then. And we can discuss that. So I know we have him coming on as a guest for Tuesday. So just tune your ears to the streets. Like I said, we gonna make sure that we get them babies the attention they deserve because they putting in just as much work.
Hey, y'all see me? I just gonna smile and shut up.
Yeah, because I'm finna be the advocate for them because y'all finna stop playing with them.
Hey,
They are not
so
to be
when
played with.
all right, so I got a job for you. I got a job for you, Miss Lady. Don't worry. I got a real job for you. Okay?
Mhm.
All right. And I'm going back to the comments. Hey, Curtis Snow says all Twan kids got driver's license. Coach Man says, shout out to Lil Jojo, man. We on the track this week. Catch us in Jacksonville. Hello. Hey, if you still running track at this point in time, that means you one of them fast kids.
You
You hear
one of
me?
them
You one of them
ones.
fat kids. So big shouts out to y'all if you out there on the track this weekend.
Yes,
Big
they have
shouts out to
primary
you.
nationals in Jacksonville. So this weekend, it's going for like 4 days at UNF. They have primary nationals in track, all single age. So, as most people know who are part of this track life thing, most kids they have to run dual ages, with the exception of the 5 year olds and the 6 year olds. Once they turn six, it's whatever age they turn in that year. So, like prime example, Juice 6, but he have to run with 7 and 8 year olds. But this meet in Jacksonville, they get to actually run with their age group. So yes, I seen man comment Juice will be in Jacksonville competing this weekend. And also just shout out to my baby since we're doing shout out. Shout out to him this past weekend at the
There
AAU
you go.
regional. I mean, you said shout out, so we're gonna do a shout out. Shout out to
Well,
him
gone.
at the
Gone. Shout
AAU
him out.
regional meet
You ain't
for
even said your
qualifying
baby
for
name.
Junior Olympics.
You just said my baby.
And
Come
yeah,
on, give
I
it.
mean
Tell
that
it,
is my
man. We
baby.
need to know his name.
Shout out to JCon Juice Harris
Okay,
for
now.
qualifying this past weekend at the AAU regional track meet that was hosted in Winter Garden, Florida at West Orange High School. His 4x1 relay team qualified for Junior Olympics in Houston the end of this month. And he also qualified in the long jump for Junior Olympics. So he will be going to Texas. We taking our talents to Texas to compete on a national platform. A great opportunity. Shout out to the rest of the kids out there. I know Synergy Track Team brought some heat. I know Florida Elite Track Team brought some heat. Parents, I will say this: a lot of them will get to this level at regionals, and then they stop and they don't take them babies to compete at that national level. That's what them babies work all track season long for, to go to district, to qualify for regionals, to then qualify for Junior Olympics from the regional track meets. Y'all save them coins up and take them babies to compete on that national platform because they don't really get to see what we bring in here. And I know a lot of it be because of cost, because I've just been speaking to some parents like, hey, y'all going to, Junior Olympics, and a lot of it stops for them right there. And a lot of it is because of cost. So, if you know at the beginning that you're going to put your kids in track, know that the end goal is Junior Olympics. That's the end goal. And it's a great experience for kids. My oldest daughter was able to participate in it back in 2016, and we took the whole family, and it was lit. It's fun. And they got flag football this year that they added on. So we going out there for flag too. Shout out to BNA 7U for making worlds at Disney, and then champions at IMG this past month. So they going out there for AAU flag too. So we gonna have us a busy month. But get them babies out there.
Hey. Big shots out to them babies. Y'all know what it is. Hey, but with that being said, this has been another episode of the Florida Yard. Y'all know what it is. I'm Coach Cat.
Miss Florida Yard checking out.
Twine out of here. Y'all know what it is. Hey, we love y'all. We'll see y'all later. Hello.
Good night.